Yeah,
You
okay.
watch Supernatural?
No, but they take their stuff from other stuff, so I know what this is.
They do. They kill Wendigos.
And then the Canadian version is the Wendigo. Same thing, just spelled slightly differently.
Wendigo. Oh, okay. They're
A
scary, man.
human becomes a Wendigo after his or her spirit is corrupted by greed or weakened by extreme conditions like hunger and cold. Holy smokes, they're people! I didn't know that. That's scary. All right.
Yeah, they're Google a picture of them, man. They're creepy.
Big old long arms, big old deer heads,
Black,
creepy,
yeah.
creepy stuff.
Yeah, no thank you.
Nope, I'm out.
A lot of
All
woods
right.
around here. And they say the Wendigos lurk in the woods, so no thank you. Ugh.
All right, let's
I'm
do
already
this
not
thing.
going to sleep tonight thinking of those. Okay, I guess we should introduce the players.
I suppose.
But yeah, I see what you mean. I was looking at his clan tag and I was like, what? Wendigo? Where's that coming from? But no, it's Bly. I'm not sure what team he's on.
Well, it's definitely a Native American thing, too, not a
It
Europe
is.
going on. And in the bottom right, it is Namshar.
Yeah, but Wendigos... A lot of stuff in America comes from Europe, and it all gets mixed in there, like folklore and stuff like that. Really cool. We
True
have
fact.
this thing called, in a lake around here, it's called the Ogopogo, which is basically our equivalent of the Loch Ness Monster.
Hmm.
And, so yeah. Little things like that are cool.
I'm just reading this Wikipedia article. It says the frequency of Wendigo psychosis cases decreased sharply in the 20th century as the Algonquin people came into greater contact with the European ideologies and had a more sedentary and less rural lifestyle.
Oh.
Fair enough. Thanks, Wikipedia. We learned something today.
Well, you spend less time in the woods, you're gonna get haunted less by woods monsters. I
True
guess.
fact. That makes perfect sense. All right, so no one doing anything crazy yet. No things moving across the map. We are just getting up to, I'm going to assume, roaches at this stage. Evolution chamber on the way here from Mr. Bly, keeping the
That is
workers on the
interesting.
gas. What's he going to do? Is it for +1 melee? I'm a liar. Going for +1 melee on his lings. What?
Yeah,
This
plus
is a
one
pretty
melee before his speed, which is interesting to note. So he's going for a bit of a timing attack, this would seem. The way that this works out, since +1 melee takes, it's like 114 seconds, I want to say, but speed doesn't take quite as long. He'll probably start his speed up as soon as he can, and then he'll hit a big timing attack with a lot of +1 speedlings.
Which is great if your opponent has a handful of roaches. Not as good if your opponent has banelings, though.
Yeah, banelings can always throw a wrench into it. For now, though,
Dang.
just...
Namshar going for a third base. What the crap, dude? That's really greedy.
Yeah, in ZVZ it's a little bit risky. I'm not going to pretend I fully understand ZVZ.
Yeah, I mean, it really just comes down to...
Oh?
Can you do Ling Baneling? Can you tech up to Roach? It looks like a 2-base Roacher. Yeah, there we go. Roach Horn up. Evolution Chamber up. And he's going to have to wall off with Queens or a third Evo, which would be interesting.
This is interesting, whether
But
it's
why
just
is
going to
it
be a fake out, because he's got the +1 melee, right?
Yeah, so why did he get +1 melee for his Roaches? I don't know.
Maybe he's just going to wall off and try and fake Namshar out that it is going to be a roach attack, and then he comes
But he's
in
getting
with a
plus...
ton of lings.
He is getting
Okay.
+1 missile, though. What the heck?
I don't understand. What is life?
Bly, you're a weirdo, man. I love it.
Bly is a weirdo as far as Starcraft 2 goes, but no, he's a very pleasant person, but his games, they're something. They're a spectacle.
We'll just call them non-standard.
Non-standard, yes.
So he's going +1 melee and +1 missile. It's gotta be, it's Roaches and Lings, or maybe the +1s for the Queens?
And then he starts his Carapace. Wait, did he cancel his...
He canceled the melee, yep.
No, he canceled the missile attacks. Switched into Carapace.
Right. Yeah.
And
Correct.
he's making a ton of Lings right now.
We're going 1/1 Lings here.
Yeah, okay. And
+1 is done. Here we go.
there's no Roaches out for Sort of just yet. So he's going to have... Or for Namshar, pardon me. So he's going to have to engage these +1 Lings without his own +1. Yeah.
He's out. Yeah, Bly's outnumbered. He has the upgrade here, but he doesn't have the numbers for half. Ling's on out. Ling versus Ling battles really chaotic in the middle of the map here. Who's going to win this thing? I can never tell. Even with the upgrades, I feel like Bly should. Namshar doesn't like the look of it. So he's going to pull back to the place where he has a queen at least helping a tiny bit here.
Oh,
but the
yeah,
surrounds,
the +1 is a big deal. Oh, look at that. Reinforcements, good engagement for the red Zerg here. This is just chaotic, man. ZVZ. Looks like the Queen gets picked off there. Ling's trying to wrap around on this third base for Namshar. He got it very early, but it could be about to go down here. Ling's engaging once again.
Yeah, that +1 helping immensely here, but Namshar reinforcements do clean it up. And the third base survives, still flooding Ling right now. Bly making 8 at a time. His +1 Ground Carapace is going to help immensely, but it's a bit a ways away as the Ling battles continue to happen here in the middle of the map. +1 continuing to be awesome for Mr. Bly.
ZVZ is a spectacle. We've both got Roach Warrens. Let's fight with a bunch of Lings. That's what's going on in the middle of the map right now, that ebb and flow of ZVZ.
Namshar is going for a Spire and making Roaches of his own here while getting +2 missile attack.
Yeah, he does have that +1 missile attack. Bly will have his 1/1 for his Lings. Can he take this fight? I feel as if he can.
No, Namshar's got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Bly needs to get out of there. He's in trouble now. His third base is done, but it's late. Worker count is favoring Namshar at this stage. Tech is definitely favoring too. Wendigo is going for his own Roaches, but he's not going to have the upgrades. The Natural's going to have, but he does snipe down the third base. Nicely done. I didn't think he was going to get that.
Yeah, that was injured from before. Nicely done by Bly. Excellently done. And it's still concerning, though, because this Spire is going up for Namshar behind this. And there's no anti-air for Bly whatsoever.
I mean, Queens count, sort of. Dang, Bly's taking down Namshar's third base again. He forced to cancel on the replacement third and flees with his Lings once again. Having it replanted a third time for Namshar. Not good.
Yeah, beautifully
but 4
done.
Mutas on the way. Muta.
Yeah. It's only 4 Mutas. A couple of Queens can take on 4 Mutas, but if, say, Namshar goes up to, like, 6 or 8, if he can afford it, he's supply blocked for the time being, though. Looks like Bly's going to be moving out across the map. Namshar has to hold on versus this attack that's incoming. Bly is going to be going for it. The Mutas are now starting to engage, and this is going to force Bly's hand to try and attack on in here to try and make something happen. He's going to try and break up this ramp. Ravager's dropping Corrosive Balls, forces the Roaches back. That lets the Lings spill on in. Bly's going for it. He's crashing the gates right now. Lings are all over the place. Namshar is backed into a corner while Corrosive Balls are dropping on top of Larva to cancel more defending Roaches here. Can Namshar hold on, though? He's lost 11 drones, and Bly's rallying forward with more and more Lings.
Yeah, the +1 is doing so well against these Roaches. They are just falling extremely quickly here. The Mutas are unopposed, but they only have so much damage they can do. Ling's cruising into the main base now, 14 drones down. Bly has a massive lead there. He's been given the time to go ahead and defend against this Mutatech 2 third base of Namshar in serious trouble too. The Lings decide instead to go into the natural base, try to see what they can get done there. And going to focus a hold position on those drones. Several more drones go down. Nice play for sure. And it looks like Namshar is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he is gonna be able to clean this up, I want to say, though. Bly now setting his sights on that third base. He bypassed it at first, but now gonna be looking to pick that off. And with the +1 on these Lings, I think he should be able to get it. Getting a bit distracted, though, by those Roaches is forced back, as a matter of fact.
Dang, this is a really good ZVZ. Third base does survive there. Mutas killing Overlords, trying to supply block. Bly should be able to do that. Bly continuing to make Roaches back home here too. Again, the upgrades are behind. He's just not finishing his +1. Namshar's been on +2 for a while. Army supply is dead even right now. More and more Mutas on the way from Namshar, and I don't know that Bly's been making anything to deal with those Mutas. He doesn't have Hydras. He only has a handful of Queens. He's making 3 more. He doesn't even have Spores, LaughNgamez. This is interesting.
Yeah, Bly is just focused on attack to pull those Mutas back, and he very well may be able to do it again. Bunch of Lings to the north, some trying to get on into the natural. If this is enough to pull the Mutas back, that would be absolutely huge here for Bly. And there we go. He sets his sights on the third base. The Mutas coming back to try to save it, but it goes down once more. How many times has that base gone down?
I think that's the 3rd time it's been sniped, including once while it was building.
Oh man, so much damage getting done here by Bly. Just the fact that he hasn't really had any anti-air this game yet, has not died to these Mutas, is fantastic for him. Now we see, though, here comes in Namshar. He's looking to snipe down these Queens with the Roaches. The Mutas getting on top, transfuses, keeping the Queens alive. Is it going to be too much, though, for Bly to defend versus these flying units?
I mean, all the Roaches are going down. The Queens are still getting some nice stabs off. One Queen is out. Another queen getting focused down here too, but more and more queens are always in production. The Muta count is not really high enough to win a base race at this stage of the game, and he manages to hold just with queens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's only 4 mutas left, and Bly is just rallying across the map. Namshar only on 2 bases still. Bly not throwing up any spores. He's making a few more queens behind this, taking damage to the mutas, but look at this. More drones are going down on the map. Ling's got into the main base. Namshar is down to 16 workers.
My gosh, the Roaches of Bly make it across the map here. The mutas are picking off stragglers, but they are not able to get here and get all of them. That's for sure. Namshar gonna hold, but more drones going down. Bly's in the main base picking off drones willy-nilly too, going after the Spire. There is nothing happening in Namshar's main whatsoever. Worker count is 37 to 16, and I think Bly has done it.
He has. This game has just been so chaotic. This is ZVZ for sure, and the Muta's coming on in for Namshar, finally getting a bit of damage done by the fact that they're unopposed mainly. Queens are going to get into position, though, to try and shoo him away, and they have to get a lot of damage done if they're going to even up the worker count.
Yeah, I mean, the Mutas are getting some stuff done. Again, finally throwing up a spore, Bly. About time, man.
Finally one spore. He says, right, I'll do it. He is dealing with the Muta, so he's lost 6 drones, yes, but that's still double the count of Namshar, and Namshar, keep in mind, is only on 2 bases.
And effectively 20 workers is not 2 bases worth of drones. Here he goes. Rocha's moving out, droning up behind this a little bit here. 3 drones. Throw up a spore, you crazy person. You don't have to do this juggling if you just have a spore crawler ready to go. Whatever. It's cool. It's Bly. He's probably going to win this game. He doesn't need my criticism. Boo-rah. All right, Spore about to finish here. Queen stabbing away. Spore getting some shots off there too. 2 drones going down. Namshar is actually up in worker count.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Bly not building a Spore soon enough, or an extra Spore, is what happened. These 4 mutas have got a lot done compared to what the initial round of mutas got done, which was pretty much nothing. Still, though, Namshar down a base, down on army supply.
Pretty substantially.
Yeah.
It's a 80 to 52 setup.
He's building his 3rd now. It's a long way to go come back macro-wise, just the fact that this 3rd is being delayed so long. Because let's take a look at the income here. Creep being thrown up by these queens. Is Bly just going to walk across the map with the queens maybe and go for it? Either way, he's attacking on in now. Keep in mind, though, upgrade-wise, it's actually somewhat even, pardon me.
Trying to hold. Ravitors getting that extra damage on. Corrosibile's thrown down. The Mutas are joining the party to make this thing happen. But 82 to 34 army supply. The Mutas just, I don't know if they can kill enough of these Roaches in time to save the day. Holding the door. Namshar's Roaches hold the door temporarily. The Roach Warren gets picked off.
Corrosibile picks off all but one of the Mutas, and that Muta has a lot of heavy lifting to do. Queens crossing the map. They're going to get onto Namshar's creep, and it's over. GG. Bly takes game number 1.
That was probably one of the more fun ZVZs I've cast in a long time. That was fantastic. That was really, really good. All right, looking forward to more of this one for sure.
Absolutely. We will get on into that as soon as we can. Snoot is out of his game, by the way.
So what's he doing? What's the bracket say?
I'm going to look up what team Bly is on, by the way. Is he on a team? Oh, it's actually Wendigo Gaming.
Holy smokes, it is. Is it a European organization?
I believe it is, yeah. It's a Ukrainian team. Okay. Apparently,
Oh, hold on. Nurchio just invited me. What the crap?
Oh, what did he? Who's he playing?
I don't know. We'll find out real quick. Hellraiser, ZVP.
Shall we finish this series or?
Yeah, let's do it. Are you getting in? Yep, we'll do that. Thanks for the invite, buddy. Though.
Yeah, it's great to see players inviting everyone.
Yeah.
Apparently Guru is in this bracket too.
Dang, I didn't know he was here.
I didn't. I thought he was banned. Or is Skillus... See, someone called Shun said that it's me versus Guru, but I feel as if he meant me versus Gung Fu, and that Skillus is actually Gung Fu Banda.
Right, right.
Or Skillus is actually Shun. Okay, Nam versus Y. Let's get into the next game.
All right.
So much good Starcraft, guys. It's exciting.
Seriously is. Best of times.
Looks like we've had a few more follows coming in on the channel. Thank you guys for following. Stream
awesome.
A fair bit these days, and we'll be casting WCS for a fair bit of the day. Then tomorrow we'll be doing it on Falcon's channel as well. So many casters in this game. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit crazy here.
It is very, very crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a cap on StarCraft lobbies. Apparently Goblin is offline. Does that mean that he was eliminated?
Let's do a search on Goblin, huh?
We know he fell to the lower bracket.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, Magic Gnome beat him.
Magic Gnome, yeah, Magic Gnome was Koss.
Right, right. So Koss beat him, and then...
Okay, yeah, Guru is in the lower bracket.
Will beat Koss.
There's always a bigger fish. All right.
True fact.
We're into the next game, though. That last ZVZ was absolutely bananas. That's the only way to put it. Here we are, though. He's got himself a 1-0 lead. It's Wendigo Bly. I just zoomed in on Namshar. It's Wendigo Bly. And,
oh no, there are so many other casters. I can't get you. Zuka. All right, whatever. We'll make it happen. And in the top left, it is the player from Infinity Gaming. It is Namshar.
Wait, you can't actually lock in on me?
No, I can only go all the way to 9, and there are so many other casters that also have cameras.
The menu and then press C, right?
Oh, you're Control 2. You're right. There we go. We got there. Thanks. All right, so both players going for the hatcheries a little bit early here. No crazy cool first evolution style build yet, at least.
So much StarCraft going on, guys. We are lucky at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Random StarCraft fact. A great Twitter account, if you are a fan of the GSL. It's called Codes Facts. They put out like facts because the tournament's been running a long time, so there's all sorts of interesting statistics. Like Alive and TY will be getting the Nest T award.
The heck is the Nest T award?
It is when you have made 10 consecutive GSLs in a row, I want to say.
I like it. That's pretty cool.
Fun fact, there's also something called a Parting Award.
Okay.
Which I want to say, I think it's that you make 10 consecutive round of 16s in a row.
Ah.
And he's the only one to have ever done that, I think. Bly going for a lair already. It's rather quick for ZVZ. And getting an extra gas here makes me curious what he's going to go for. 2 Zergs in a ZVZ statistically means it's double the chance of a Nidus happening, right?
Yes, that is how numbers work, for sure.
I don't know how common Nidus is in ZVZ, do you?
Yeah, they're pretty common. I mean, if you're kind of stuck on a 2-base and can't really move out across the map, if you Nidus, you can get a lot of stuff done.
Oh, okay.
I've done it before. And actually won because of it. Like, my opponent had the bigger army, but I walled off with some spines of my natural, Nidus to pick off some tech, and then eventually won. So it was good. There it is. Hey, look! Speak! And it shall appear.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Bly, he actually cut speed, so he's doing one of these crazy Nidus rushes. And so far, Namshar hasn't scouted this. Namshar will have speed done in about 3 seconds, 2 seconds,
He's going to scout
1 second. Is he? Looks like he will.
Easily done.
Queens for Bly, not in position to block this. And Namshar, those lings quickly run home. They say, we got things to do. We got to go home and defend. Or something like that.
I mean, they did nerf the armor on erupting Nidus worms, so it's much easier to kill now in ZVZ than it was.
Oh,
he canceled it. He canceled the Nidus. No, hold on, wait.
No?
No, he didn't.
Okay, there's the worm, but oh man, Ling's working away on this, though. Lings do still take a while to kill the Nidus because of that high armor.
But
it's not
only
getting up, is it?
There you go. It's only 3. It was knocked down from 5.
Bly immediately calls in another one.
That one's going to go up just because it's hidden, but it is further away.
How much damage does a Nidus do? Or does a Ling do in one attack? So I'm curious how much damage they do to a Nidus. Anyway, Roaches are now spilling out. Queens are spilling out. They got a fair bit of a distance to walk here for Bly. He's making more Roaches. He's making another Nidus in the main base. Namshar is busy just trying to shut this one down. He'll deal with the army later as he's buying more time. Another Nidus getting thrown up for Bly so he can continuously reinforce this attack. Army supply is relatively even. Queens are here. They can drop transfuses, though, on the Roaches, and they're doing exactly that. Roaches working through these Lings as quick as they can. Another Nidus pops out. More Roaches spilling out for Bly.
Wow. Wow, Bly. Did he do it?
It's going to be close because Namshar, he's building up his own Roach count. He's up on army supply. Drones are being pulled. Namshar just wants to shut this down decisively once and for all here. Bly pops on into the Nidus, trying to evacuate. 2 Queens get left behind. This other Nidus is going to spill out into the main base. I guess he's just looking to extend this, keep this going, and start picking off a lot of workers here.
Yeah, he certainly is. And then it looks like he's staying close to the Nidus. He can just retreat when he needs to.
Oh, man,
and erupt over here and now harass the 3rd base. This is like Terran, man.
Whack-a-mole going down here for these players right now. Looks like Bly doesn't have Roach speed, so his Roaches are slow. They got to be careful. They're going to trade out with some Lings, though. Bly is really down on army supply. The only thing he has going for him is this Nidus.
What are we looking at? 28 to 23 workers. He has a nice lead.
Yeah, he's down a base, though.
And army supply definitely favoring Namshar, too. Bly going for speed, just making more and more Roaches here. Pretty happy with his 30 worker count, it seems like.
Yeah.
Namshar now feeling safe to drone up, making 5 at a time, going for +1 missile attack. And I feel like Namshar is stabilized. He's in a great position overall here. Look at the supply.
Yeah, I feel as if, is Bly gonna throw up a Spire or something? He's making just Roaches for now, but he just threw up 2 more gases. Which is curious, for sure. Does he saturate them? Or was it a fake out? No?
Very mysterious.
Not fully saturating the gases. No Spire, though, so Bly is just loading up Roaches into this Nidus. He's going to have Roach speed much, much quicker than Namshar, so there's a chance that he may just be able to bounce around, catch Namshar off guard. And Namshar's army is split because he is trying to deal with these Niduses. So if Bly gets a decisive attack on one front while Namshar has a good standing army, it's not all in
man,
one
he's
place.
got the advantage here at the 3rd. Does he have speed?
He does, yeah.
Namshar doesn't.
Speed.
He can chase down. Wow, he's feeling pretty aggressive here. Another Nidus pops. Another one coming inside the main base.
And oh man, there's a few roaches in here which can unload here. So Bly hitting multiple locations at once. If he can get a couple of roaches into the main base of Namshar where he's not defending, this would be absolutely huge for Bly. Is he going to unload it? Yeah, he does. Some roaches now going to be hitting that main base.
Holy smokes, this game has been bananas. Evacuate the main base entirely. The drones try to get out of there, but not enough. Drones getting picked off. 13, 14 drones have gone down. Bly is catching up in that worker count for sure, and his army supply looks pretty darn scary too.
Yeah,
Missile attacks level 1 finishing up for Namshar. So he's going to have an upgrade advantage here soon, but he's losing a lot of drones. That said, he's still ahead in worker count compared to Bly.
Yeah, the worker count surprisingly even, and keep in mind, Bly is on 2 bases, and really the only thing he has going for him is this Nidus. He wasn't able to kill off that 3rd base. If he can get that 3rd base, that would be huge, but I think Namshar is not going to allow that to happen.
Nope, definitely not. So we basically just evened out the game there. It is pretty much even on worker supply and army supply. The difference being Namshar has that 3rd base. He can go ahead and saturate that for even additional income, as he is droning up a little bit here, making additional roaches for safety. And just hoping another attack doesn't come on in here. But Bly is not even going for that +1 missile attack. Namshar is going to have that upgrade advantage. His speed is getting started now too. His roaches will be better than Bly's very, very soon.
Oh man, yeah. Namshar does have that upgrade advantage now, so that's going to be pretty darn good for him. And still, Bly just on 3 bases. Is the clock running out for Bly?
Main base attack doing some stuff too, though.
Oh.
Oh, just kidding. That's an overseer.
Trying to get
main
a
base
Nidus.
scout.
Maybe. Namshar, though, shutting it down. He's doing what he needs to do. Bly running on in, trying to pick off a few drones at that 3rd base. These roaches, they are going to be a forfeit here, I think, though. There's a Nidus at the back of the Zerg's main base, at the back of Namshar's main base, but it's going to be shut down. Bly's actually ran some roaches in to try and save this Nidus. He's not going to be able to make that happen, though.
But picking off queens, picking off roaches, attacks at the natural base too. Bly is everywhere. I cannot believe this from him.
He's just killing off more and more drones here.
Bly has a decent lead in worker count. Attack of the natural base still ongoing here. Roaches here to defend. 12 drones have been killed.
Yeah, Bly that's actually a lot of damage. If he gets the 3rd, that would be huge.
It would be really big, but once again, chased away. Namshar's in pretty good position to shut that down. Enough roaches are here to shut. Well, it got a little bit late.
Close.
No, it's dead.
Yeah. May it rest in peace. Look at this. Bly calling in another Nidus for him here.
Yeah, he spent a lot of resources on Niduses. Have they paid for themselves? I'm not entirely sure that they have, but they've been a lot of fun regardless.
They have Namshar now moving out on the map, wanting to get something done. Bly, though, has been relentless with these backstabs. Gonna catch some of Namshar's roaches, just these small chunks. Bly's down on upgrades and down on army supply, but it's all about the maneuverability, and it looks like he's gonna snipe off that 3rd base. It gets so close, but it stays alive.
Again, able to chase it away. Keeping that 3rd base alive has been a huge reason Namshar is not dead at this point. Nidus Worm dies, another one about to erupt here in full view of Namshar, by the way. He sees this one coming.
Namshar does see this one coming, but so many roaches pop out of that worm. Oh, although the worm does get shut down, Bly just trading on out here. Behind this, though, keep in mind, Bly still on 2 bases, just getting up a 3rd. However, he's got a Spire on the way. Oh, and the 3rd of Namshar does go down. Oh, Bly getting more workers here. Crippled the economy of Namshar. How many drones have died this game? 54 drones have died this game.
And yet, Namshar's not even down all that much in worker count. That upgrade advantage is helping immensely. With the mutas coming in, Namshar has no idea this is on the way. How many queens does he have of LaughNgamez? You ready for this?
Oh my god.
Zero!
Zero queens.
No spores! Here come the mutas. Went behind Dark Spire.
Dark Spire.
The question is, do the mutas deal with these roaches, or do they just
There's a
go
few
kill
roaches
everything
back at home for Bly, so with the mutas and his own roaches, I think he should be able to defend here. And yeah, look at that. He's even got his queens here. Is this going to be checkmate? Has Bly done it? After being behind, and then just Nidusing everywhere. Bly has to hold on versus this. The mutas are starting to rack up damage versus these roaches. He's making a few more roaches to buy himself time. All the roaches need to do is buffer, and suddenly Namshar's army is wearing thin. GG, Bly takes it.
Bly with the 2-0.